Suddenly, a dragon of colossal size would have appeared before Goku's eyes. I am Goku, the current Dragon King. And who are you? I am the Dragon of Despair. Tell me, why do you proclaim yourself as the Dragon King? You're only a false king. Damn mortal, this makes me very angry. Who gives you the right to say that you are the new Dragon King? Suddenly, the dragon began to roar with great force to demonstrate its enormous power. Listen to me, Goku. If you want to call yourself Dragon King, you will have to defeat me. In this world, only the powerful can be able to rule other people. The immense power of the dragon would be felt in that totally dark place. Goku's conscience was suffering great damage. What happens with this immense power? I cannot be able to move. The dragon would have grabbed Goku with both hands to stare at him. A small flame of fire would come out of the dragon's mouth, so starting to burn the consciousness of Goku. Goku would feel great internal pain. If my body is burned by the power of this dragon, I cannot return to this place for a long time. If you want to earn my respects, come find my physical body. Now disappear from here, mortal. Goku would wake up from his meditation very agitated. What was that thing? How can there be someone with so much power? My body does not stop shaking. Master, it's okay. He looks very scared. Zarama, tell me, what was that thing? Master, he is the Dragon of Despair, one of the strongest dragons that exist. He, along with 2 other dragons, disappeared after the war against the other races. And do you know where he is now? Well, he is in the land of the dragons. If you go there, I recommend you to be careful, because even I don't know what can happen. Hey, Dragon King, are you okay? You woke up a while ago and you haven't said anything since then. Your mind seems to be totally blank. Goku would tell everything that happened to the King of the Elves, to the land of dragons. I didn't know there was such a place. You plan to go to that place on your own? If I want to master all this power, I will have to. From what I've been told, it's a very dangerous place. I can't waste any more time. I need to master this power as soon as possible. Goku was about to go to the land of the dragons, but the King of the Elves stopped him by grabbing his shoulder. Wait, Dragon King, I can't let you go alone. I won't let you lose your life in vain. That's why you will go with my precious daughter. You are serious, Elf King? I have no problem with her going, but she will only be a hindrance to me. Besides, I can't guarantee her safety. It's alright, she is capable of taking care of herself. The Elf King would have called his daughter, telling her everything that had happened. It's okay, father. I will only do it because I can't disobey you. Daughter, if something happens, escape. I cannot bear to lose you. Don't worry, father. That's what I'm going to do. Goku and Guina would have left from there to go to the land of the dragons. Goku and Guina were walking day and night, since the land of the dragons was nowhere, nothing near. After a few days of so much walking, they would find the secret entrance to the land of the dragons. Well, we finally arrived after so much walking. The good thing is that we did not find any beast on the way. So, what else do we expect? Let's enter the land of the dragons. But when Guina was about to enter the land of the dragons, something very unexpected would have happened. A person with a strange appearance would have thrown himself against Guina. But Goku, realizing this, would stand in front of Guina to deflect the blow of the subject. Tell me who you are and why you suddenly attack us. But look what we have here. You are strangers. I don't know if you know, but this is the land of dragons. It really has been a while since someone visited us, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to end their lives. I am the great guardian of the land of dragons, Zack. I promise I will end your lives. So you are the guardian of this place. I don't know if they taught you to respect women. Damn girl, who do you think you are to talk to me like that? You fist of emptiness. Dragon King, leave this to me. I'll put him in his place. Guina would activate Elven Dance skill, thus starting to dodge Zack's blows with ease. What's up, that's the best you got? I see you're just a simple talker. You haven't been able to touch a single hair on my head. Ha ha ha! I see you have some skill. I guess I'll have to get serious with you. From the sky would have appeared 3 objects. These objects were imbued with the power of the void, thus going to the guardian's body in spiritual form. These objects were a sword, armor, and a crimson shield. first ability of the Void Sword, Diagonal Cut. A giant cut would have come out of the Void Sword, thus going to where Guina was. Guina was barely able to dodge that giant cut. What's the matter? Now it's much stronger than before. Zack, in just a few moments, would have been put behind Guina, thus giving her a kick that would send her flying, thus crashing into the floor of the place. Garbage will always be garbage. If you don't want to end up like her, you'd better get down on your knees and beg me for your life. If I were you, I wouldn't be so sure about that. What are you talking about? Guina began to get up from the ground very angry, so as to start increasing her power. How dare you attack me from behind? You have no dignity whatsoever. She would start moving at high speed, thus using her 12 crushing kicks. Zack would start receiving kicks from all directions, not being able to see any of them. She is so fast my eyes can't perceive. What will be her next move? My armor is not supporting much. Every kick she throws at me makes my armor break more and more. If this keeps on like this, I'll be in trouble. When Guina was going for her 7th kick, Zack would use his Shield of Emptiness, but in spite of using it, this would break along with his armor. Now that Zack was totally unprotected, the kicks would cause him an immense amount of pain, thus breaking his ribs. The last kick of Guina would hit Zack's face, causing the guard to fall to the ground, badly injured. Zack, who was on the ground, would begin to agonize while spitting some blood. This can't be happening to me. I was defeated by a girl? My power of the void could not be able to help me? But this is not going to stay like this. You are going to know the power of the 3 dragons. Zack, there's no need for that. I've been wondering for a while who was making all this fuss. You are one of the 3 dragons. What are you doing here? Zack, explain to me who these 2 people are, and why they left you in such a sorry state. Sir, they are outsiders. I underestimated them in battle. I thought I could beat them, but look how they left me. So that's what happened. You underestimated the power of your enemy, and now you are extremely serious. I guess if they left you in that state, they are quite strong. Don't worry, from here on I will take care of them too. How dare they disturb the sacred land of the dragons? They think they can come to this place and do whatever they want? Tell me, what are they looking for? The only thing I seek is to dominate the power of the dragons, and for that I need to take their power. How insolent you are, boy! You should watch the way you talk. I see that you do not know who I am. I am the ancestral dragon of the 7 heavens. Well, I am the Dragon King Goku. Stop talking nonsense. I can tell you're looking for your death. Goku would begin to expel his golden power, thus using his form as a Dragon King. That golden fur, those eyes, that aura. It can't be. I have to check it out. Eye of the Emperor, I activate you. But when the ancestral dragon was analyzing Goku's power, would realize that inside his body, the power of the ancient Dragon King was flowing. It can't be true. I have to report this to the other 2 dragons, because a mortal has the power and blood of our king. The ancestral dragon would leave the place quickly to call the Dragon of Greed and the Dragon of Despair. Brothers, come see this. That mortal has the power of the ancient Dragon King. Wow, so you really came. Fake king? Brother, what do we do? He is the king, and he says he wants our power. If he wants our power, he will have to prove he is worthy. Suddenly, the ancestral dragon would begin to increase his power brutally. Master, I don't think you can beat the ancestral dragon. His power is too powerful. Zarama, don't say that yet. On the battlefield, nothing can be predicted with the naked eye. Let's see what you are made of, false Dragon King. The ancestral dragon would soar high into the sky. Ancestral dragon's furious strike. His fist would be filled with a very strange energy, thus throwing his fist at Goku. The Saiyan would likewise fill his fist with energy. His 2 fists would collide with each other. The collision of his 2 fists would cause the ground and rocks of the place to split. That's the best you have, false Dragon King? You're so weak you didn't make me back down one bit. The ancestral dragon would win Goku in the fist bump, thus hitting his stomach to expel him far from the battlefield. How could this be possible? I couldn't even get him to move an inch! Goku would shake his body, thus removing the debris on him. Suddenly, the Saiyan would have placed his 2 hands on his head to activate his dragon flames. The flames would be launched at the ancestral dragon, but the dragon would extinguish them very easily. You have become very weak, mortal. Even with the power you were given, you can't stand up to me. And you want me to give you my power? You are dreaming. You are not worthy. Let's end this. A giant wave ignited in blue flames would have been present. Master, not even if I activate my wings can we escape from that great wave. Will it be the end of us? Guina, who was seeing that Goku was in danger, would have put himself in front of the wave with his great speed. To put his hands on the ground, emerald-colored plants would begin to emerge from the ground, creating a capsule with them. Guina would use his elven touch to send Goku out of the waves. The capsule would break quickly. The big wave would hit Guina. Guina's body would be completely pulverized.